I've noticed a large presence of pumpkins at your supermarket recently. Maybe you've already carved a scary face onto one, or even, as some Americans have done, created a Donald Trumpkin. In fact, I've seen a couple here as well. But spare a thought for all those pumpkins which are grown but never eaten. As Good Morning Scotland's David Allison reports, more than 1 million never reach a plate in Scotland, and some people want to change all of that.
Consider the humble pumpkin, destined to be carved, hollowed out and lit with a candle, but never turned into a hearty meal. We've bought into the American obsession with Halloween and pumpkins and trick-and-treating, but we haven't quite got into pumpkin soup, pumpkin pie or pumpkin curry quite as much. The environmental charity Hubbub wants to change that with #PumpkinRescue. They reckon that in the UK, 15 million pumpkins are bought and carved up, but the contents are never eaten. And founder Trewin Restorick says over 1 million of them are in Scotland.
What we're trying to do this Halloween is to highlight the number of pumpkins that are thrown away by households. We think that they're good to eat and shouldn't be ending up in landfill sites. And the aim of the campaign is really to persuade people to eat them rather than just simply getting rid of them. It is definitely a bit of an uphill struggle to make people rethink how they can use all of the pumpkins and not use it just as a lantern.
On Hubbub's website, they offer a number of recipes to encourage people to try eating pumpkins, and Kirkcaldy is one of the towns participating in Pumpkin Rescue. Lauren Parry from Greener Kirkcaldy.
I don't think a lot of people have tried pumpkin, which I think is one of the main issues. So we're going to have tasters of different things you can make with pumpkin. We're going to have pumpkin carving. We're going to have tasters of different things you could make with pumpkins. We're going to have a recipe book. We're going to have a pumpkin waste trail, which is all about food waste in general and also how many pumpkins get wasted every year. We're going to have information on growing your own pumpkin. It's at our community allotments, so we'll have pumpkins that we've grown ourselves there too, and we'll have guess the weight of the pumpkin as well.
But this year there's a greater threat than usual to the humble pumpkin.
The American dream is dead.
Donald Trump's presidential campaign and Halloween have come together in the internet phenomenon of Trumpkins.
Hey everybody, it's Derek. Welcome back to another day of Vlogoween.
American YouTube video blogger Derek Martinez says the similar colour makes Trump and pumpkins a perfect pairing.
I figure because it's already orange, why not make it into somebody who is already orange? Yeah, we'll make a Donald Trumpkin.
£10.90, please.
So what do our greengrocers make of the fate of the pumpkin to be carved but not eaten? Yanthi Appleton and Alistair Kingsbury of Roots and Fruits in Glasgow. What proportion of people buying pumpkins actually eat them, do you reckon?
I think more people carve them than eat them.
No, I'd like to think that more people eat them as well as carving them.
What do you do?
I would carve it and then save the inside and then eat it. Make pumpkin soup.
Are there some pumpkins or varieties that you know are definitely being eaten?
We've got the squash, which sometimes people buy.
And we sell a French pumpkin as well. So when people buy a pumpkin, I usually ask them if they're going to eat it.
Do you have some that are just only suitable for carving?
Yes, we call them carving pumpkins, and that's the big ones you see outside the shop.
They're not that tasty.
Never tried them.
Has the Trumpkin phenomenon arrived here?
No, but what is it?
This is people, because a pumpkin is orange, and so is Donald Trump. It's quite easy to carve a pumpkin into the shape of Donald Trump. You haven't seen that phenomenon here?
No, but maybe we will do that.
David Allison reporting there. All you've got to do is type Trumpkin into
and it shows you how to do it.
Search engine. It shows you how to do it, and it also shows you the fruits of some people's labours, which are really quite impressive.
I have to say, some of the American imports you might question, but actually, you know, carving a pumpkin as opposed to carving a turnip or a swede.
You needed You needed a chisel to get into some of those neeps in the old days. Interestingly, that point that was being made there about the difference between carving pumpkins and eating pumpkins is one that a few people on social media have made the point of. Daniel saying finding ones grown to eat rather than carving is actually hard. The carvers are tasteless. But somebody else, Mummification, says, I eat the pumpkin seeds and all.
Well, there you go.